What's up, guys, and welcome back to my reading journey. Hope you're all doing fine. And today, as usual, we're going to continue with the Daily Stoic. It is the current book that I'm reading to you every day. So, we're going to have two more meditations as usual out of this great book, and let's get started with the first one. The good life is anywhere. At this moment, you aren't on a journey but wandering about, being driven from place to place, even though what you seek to live well is found in all places. Is there any place more full of confusion than the forum? Yet even there, you can live at peace if needed. Seneca Moral Letters. A well-known writer once complained that after becoming successful, wealthy friends were always inviting him to their beautiful exotic houses. Come to our home in the south of France, they would say, or our Swiss ski chalet is a wonderful place to write. The writer traveled the world living in luxury, hoping to find inspiration and creativity in these inspiring manners and mansions. Yet it rarely happened. There was always the allure of another, better house. There were always distractions, always so many things to do, and the writer's block and insecurity that plagues creative types traveled with him wherever he went. We tell ourselves that we need the right setup before we finally buckle down and get serious. Or we tell ourselves that some vacation or time alone will be good for a relationship or an ailment. This is self-deceit at its finest. This is self-deceit at its finest. It's far better that we become pragmatic and adaptable, able to do what we need to do anywhere, anytime. The place to do your work, to live the good life is here. Agree. I agree with after. It's Seneca. No blame, just focus. You must stop blaming God and not blame any person. You must completely control your desire and shift your avoidance to what lies within your reasoned choice. You must no longer feel anger, resentment, and why or regret. Epictetus Discourses. Nelson Mandela was imprisoned for resistance to the brutal apartheid regime in South Africa for 27 years. 7 years. For 18 of those years, he had a bucket for a toilet, a hard cot in a small cell, and once a year he was allowed a single visitor for 30 minutes. It was vicious treatment meant to isolate and break down the prisoners, and yet, in spite of that, Mandela became a figure of dignity within the prison. Though he was deprived of many things, he still found creative ways to assert his will. As one of his fellow prisoners, Neville Alexander, explained, on Frontline, he, Mandela, always made a point of, if they say you must run, insist on walking. If they say you must walk fast, insist on walking slowly. That was the whole point. We are going to set the terms. He pretended to jump rope and shadow boxed to stay in shape. He held his head higher than other prisoners, encouraged them when times get tough, and always retained his sense of self-assurance. That self-assurance is yours to claim as well. No matter what happens today, no matter where you find yourself, shift to what lies within your reasoned choices. Ignore as best you can the emotions that pop up, which would be so easy to distract yourself with. Don't get emotional, get focused. Alright, guys. I like these two meditations to great texts, right? Mostly of the whole book. I agree with them. So, we're going to continue tomorrow as usual. Thank you for joining me today. I'm going to see you tomorrow. Bye.